I'm just filming a bunch of tag videos in the same outfit, in the same messy hair, same makeup. I need some videos to edit while I'm out of town this week. Samantha March recently did a tag about 5 brands that excite her and don't excite her, and I started watching it. I saw Kelly Gooch also do this tag video. I did not watch it because I do not want to be swayed, influenced by their responses. The tag is basically I'm going to talk about 5 brands that really excite me and why, and then 5 brands that just don't float my boat. I'll start with the ones that don't excite me. So the first brand that doesn't excite me, and I wouldn't say this is the least exciting brand, but because of how hyped I was for them before and how little hyped I am for them now, they've made it onto the bottom of my list. So that's Kylie Cosmetics. I used to obsess over Kylie Cosmetics. I owned every palette, every lip kit, every eyeliner that came out, all the way up until they released their, I want to say their highlighter collection. Because the first rounds of blushes, the first rounds of highlighters, I got all of them. And then they started pumping collections, limited edition collections, out like ColourPop. And it's just too much. When they were releasing like 3 lip kits at a time every season, like that was sustainable. And then a palette here and there. That was something for me that I was like, yeah, of course I can collect this. You know, it's not costing hundreds of dollars a month. It's costing me like $100 every season or something like that. And then things got out of control, and it's just so much that I can't keep track anymore, and I don't want to. Something really special would need to come out for me to get excited over Kylie Cosmetics again. And clearly it's an exciting brand. This is my opinion. This is what excites me. It doesn't need to be a popular opinion. It clearly excites many people because the collections sell out time and time again. The marketing is genius, clearly, and it's turned a 21-year-old into a billionaire. So I know that it's a sought after collection and that people are still very hyped about it, very excited about it. I just no longer am, and that's okay. The second brand that does not excite me is Urban Decay. Urban Decay was probably the first brand that I consistently bought products from. That was like a high-end company. So like their Naked palettes, their foundations, their concealers, the Vice palettes. I don't think they make those anymore, but they used to come out with a Vice palette every year, and I'd buy that Vice palette. They come out with cutesy collections, but as I've tried more and more makeup brands, the more I realize Urban Decay just doesn't cut it for me. Their packaging is bulky. It's not the best quality in my opinion, and the releases are just kind of blah now. Their one palette, Born to Run, I've had my eye on that. I think it looks beautiful. It has great reviews, so I would like to try that one. But other than that, like, this brand just, whatever comes out, it comes out. Like, none of it excites me anymore. They have the new Game of Thrones collection that came out. I'm just kind of like meh on that. Yeah, I don't know. Urban Decay, kind of boring to me. Yeah. A third brand that no longer excites me is Loreal. I had the Loreal Pro palette, the original black palette, the Mega Pro 1, 3, and 4, and I've decluttered a lot of my Loreal products, and I'm not interested in, I don't even know if they have anything out recently, to be honest. Have they had anything come out? I don't know. I think their eyeshadow quality is good, but I prefer Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow formula. I haven't really tried much of their face products or lip products, but I don't really have any interest to either. And I think that because I don't have that interest, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't want to force myself to try something from a brand that I don't have any interest in, if that makes sense. So I'm not saying that their products are bad. I'm just saying, like, I have no interest in it. How many times can you say that? What other brands? It's hard to think of the brands that don't interest me because I'm not interested in them, you know, like they're not on my radar. Oh, I know. Stila. I love the glitter and glow liquid eyeshadows. Love them. But anything else that they come out with, I'm just like, eh. The packaging in theory is pretty, like it's gold, but I look at it and I think boring. They've just come out with some eyeshadow palettes that I just think look boring, and nothing has ever really called to me except for their glitter and glow eyeshadows. And I think that I have every color that I could possibly want in that formula, that I don't know any other colors or releases in that collection would be like, ooh, I need you. I'm a neutral glitter wearer. No interest in any of the Stila releases. And then lastly, I'm gonna say Milani. And I think Milani is very hyped up, and I wanted to pick products or brands that are pretty hyped for the ones that I'm not interested in, or that don't interest me or don't excite me. And I think Milani, the reason that it doesn't is that it's so hard to come by in Canada, that when a new release from Milani comes out, I'm just like, it's not something I can get. I see the word Milani and I'm just like, whoo, let's walk right on by. There was one palette that had come out, I can't remember what it's called. If I can think of the name, I'll put it up on the screen here. It was like a $20 palette, but for Canadians to get it, it was like $60 because the shipping was ridiculous, the duties were crazy, the converging from USD to Canadian dollars was just absolutely insane. And that's what I think of when I think of Milani products, that if I see something that looks pretty, it's a drugstore brand that I'm going to be paying like Natasha prices for, and I'm just not about that life. I know like there's some places you can get some Milani products. I know Rexall has some, but it's never the new releases. Not interested in Milani. So now let's talk about the products that do interest me, and let's see if I can come up with like rational reasons for why they excite me. The first brand is ABH. Anything ABH comes out with, I'm like, show me more. I know right around Christmas, this is where I bought some lip products. They came out with these glitter lip toppers. I rarely wear lipstick or lip products as it is, but man, these glitter lip toppers, they look so cute. And probably because they were ABH, I was like, show me what you got. I need you, mini lip gloss toppers. They came out with that. They came out with some glitters, and I was like, yes, give me all the glitter. And then they just came out with the Riviera palette and the Riviera collection. And I just think, I don't even know if the products are that interesting or they're just really good at marketing, but man, oh man, do I love their products, and I want it all. It's simple, I want it all. They have the new setting spray, I want that. They have the new loose highlighters. They have one in So Hollywood, I want that. I'm on a no buy though, so you know, they're gonna go right on by, but yeah, ABH excites me a lot. Natasha. Why do I need to be interested in Natasha? Bloody expensive, like ridiculous to some other kind of degree. The big palettes are $305 Canadian dollars without tax. Why? And why is this something that like I need? But I just think the packaging is beautiful. You could take the shadows out, they're magnetized, it's beautiful quality. The color stories are incredible. She just does it for me. I don't know why. I was just recently gifted the In Bloom blush palette. I didn't even know I wanted it. I wanted it. It's so pretty. Damn you and your high price tag. Another brand that excites me, Geoffrey Star. I fall into the hype. I love it. I love to see what he's releasing. It just excites me. I don't necessarily want or need everything that he comes out with, but I get very hyped when a new release is on its way. His packaging is interesting. He's unique. He really stands behind his products, and there's just so much hype around it. And it's probably just the hype, but I get very excited for whatever releases he has coming down the pipeline. I get excited, but like I said, I don't need it all. I wasn't planning on buying the Blue Blood palette. I have a video on this, but I did get the palette for free by mistake from Beautylish. So, and I'm not mad at it. I'm happy that I have it, but I wasn't gonna buy it. Like the Alien palette, I find the packaging like way too bulky. I wouldn't buy that palette, but I still get very excited to see what's coming out. Can't help it. Dominique Cosmetics. I get very excited for Dominique Cosmetics launches. Her formula is something else. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't have anything like it, I don't think. And the mattes are just so pigmented and so buttery and so blendable, and the foils are so beautiful, and she is so beautiful. I think like she's been working in makeup for so long, and I think this is why I get excited for beauty guru releases, is because they work in this makeup. They've tried it all. They've been doing this for a long time, and they know what they like and what their subscribers like. So I feel like a lot of these collaborations are like beauty guru owned businesses do so well is because they know what the public wants. And the last few releases from Dominique Cosmetics, I have them all. I have all 3 of her palettes. I'm excited to see what else comes out of that brand. I don't own a lot from Pat McGrath, but I like to see what she comes out with, because her stuff, the quality of that is great. I don't feel the need to own everything that comes out, but like Geoffrey Star, I like to see what launches are going to come out, you know? She's just a genius, and more than anything, I like to see the promo pics, because, oh brother, are they pretty. But they're so pricey. It's never been a brand that I've been like, give me everything. I was tempted to collect Pat McGrath, but unnecessary, you know? So those are the 5 brands that excite me and the 5 brands that don't excite me tag that was created by Samantha March, and I will leave her video down in the comments. If you like this video, if you liked me, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.